Greetings guys, Barney the Dinosaur here for another TV show's review, and today's review is on the 2012 to 2018 Disney Channel and Disney Junior series, and that one is Sofia the First. Now, I'll explain why I found this show to be a good show in my opinion. The overview starts. Disney has featured many princesses in its TV shows and movies through the years, but never a little girl princess. Until now, this animated series features Sofia, an ordinary girl who becomes a princess overnight when her mom marries the king. The adventurous young girl, first introduced in the 2012 TV movie Sofia the First, once upon a princess, must learn how to adjust to royal life. Offering Sofia words of wisdom are classic princesses, including Ariel, Belle and Jasmine, who make special appearances as they help advise the youngster during her transition to royalty. Throughout her journey, Sofia learns that it isn't having the title that imparts royal demeanor, it's that having the characteristics of honesty, loyalty, compassion and grace make one worthy of the role. Also, let's start the review about why I found this show to be a good show in my opinion. But before the review starts, as for Daniel Leon PC3TP, he was the one that requested me this review. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Anyways, I like to watch Sofia the First with SpongeBob SquarePants, Melissa Roach, Mayim Bialik, Mila Kunis, Peppa Pig, Rainbow High Daphne, Scooby-Doo, Hungry Girl, My Little Pony, Enid Sinclair, Wednesday Addams, Lisa Lillian, Phoebe Buffay, Addison Reek, Mahila Clark, Kira Kosarin, Rosa Blasey, Henry Hart, Ray Manchester, Charlotte Page, Jasper Dunlop, Piper Hart, Sam Puckett, Kat Valentine, Gibby, Jace Norman, Cooper Barnes, Reel Downs, Sean Ryan Fox, Ella Anderson, Michael D. Cohen, Jeanette McCurdy, Ariana Grande, Noah Cyrus, Amy Farrah Fowler, Penny, Bernadette, Holland Greco, Cyan P. N.K., Daphne Dorman, Coralie Ray Jepsen, Miranda Cosgrove, Nathan Kress, Lossie Mosley, J. Triplett, Carly Chiarachi, Violet Gray, Lucy Van Pelt, Meg Griffin, The Amazing Digital Circus Pommy, Turning Red My, Daisy Duck, Minnie Mouse and Charlie Brown and Lucy. Because Disney has featured many princesses in its TV shows and movies through the years, but never a little girl princess. Until now, this animated series features Sofia, an ordinary girl who becomes a princess overnight when her mom marries the king. The adventurous young girl, first introduced in the 2012 TV movie Sofia the First, once upon a princess, must learn how to adjust to royal life. Offering Sofia words of wisdom are classic princesses, including Ariel, Belle and Jasmine, who make special appearances as they help advise the youngster during her transition to royalty. Throughout her journey, Sofia learns that it isn't having the title that imparts royal demeanor, it's that having the characteristics of honesty, loyalty, compassion and grace make one worthy of the role. The songs were absolutely stunning, every single one of them. Sofia teaches children a different good message each episode in a fun way. I really recommend it. The morals they teach are so important and memorable. They can appeal to people in the older audience as well. We could sure learn stuff from this show. They truly cover all basic topics like how things aren't what they may be, or that it's what is on the inside that counts. Thank you for hearing about Sofia the First. The songs were absolutely stunning, every single one of them. Sofia teaches children a different good message each episode in a fun way. I really recommend it. The morals they teach are so important and memorable. They can appeal to people in the older audience as well. We could sure learn stuff from this show. They truly cover all basic topics like how things aren't what they may be, or that it's what is on the inside that counts. They also cover a little more intricate topics like how Sofia doesn't feel like Roland's real daughter, or how Hugo feels like he can't do figure skating because it was considered a girl sport. The show conveys these messages in very entertaining, light-hearted and unique ways. Sofia is a very kind, open-minded, clever, and she truly conveys the message of what being a true princess is. Children can strive to be like her. She is capable of doing so many magical things in this magical kingdom. She faced countless villains in all different sizes and forms, yet she stands strong, and, Did I mention the songs? They're so catchy. I've listened to some of the songs over and over again a couple years ago, and I still remember all the lyrics. All the voices and music are very well composed. I just absolutely love this show, and the theme is very great and chatty to listen to. It's one of favorite and the best shows that I have watched when I was younger. I still watch this to this day, and I just love how Sofia used to be a village girl to becoming a princess with the help by her parents Amber, her mom, Queen Miranda, her dad King Roland, her brother, Prince James, and her sister Princess Amber, and learning how to becoming a true hero and solving problems and saving the day. I also really like Cedric and her animal friends Clover and her best friends and family like Princess Amber, Ruby, Jade and Lucinda, who used to hex people and cause trouble and was a bad little witch to becoming a little witch, all by the help from her good friend Sofia. And even in one episode her mom had become from being wicked to becoming a good witch too, just like her daughter Lucinda. Also, I just really love how they included the Disney princess in this show to help out Sofia in any problem, like how in one episode Cinderella helped that Sofia and Amber can become sisters. I just love the almost all of the princess songs and how each of them, whenever Sofia needs some help, they then come out of her amulet. I really like Ariel, Cinderella, Malay and Belle, Snow White, Jasmine and Rue. I believe and feel like Sofia accomplish anything that can be possible with the help with all family and friends, the Disney princess, her and all of her animal friends, because it shows that she has gone on many adventures and has successfully accomplished her many goals and defeating villains. And in one episode it shows that she had to save the day from a villain all by herself and stuck her and the villain and is her amulet, in which it took her some time to get used, and then she realized it and was able to do it, and then she defeated as transformed and turned into a true protector and hero. Which is why I say is really great reasons to why really a great true hero, which all of family and friends are very positive for her. Sorry if this message review was too long for anybody reading this, but I hope you don't mind. But anyways, I hope everyone has wonderful week, and thanks again for reading this. Sofia the First is a good show. The characters are amazing. Their songs are great, and each episode is well thought out. I watched this show when I was little and I watched it again twice. I tell you, it gets better every time. Unlike most kid shows, you can see her growth, not much physically but more thinking wise. Sofia the First teaches a lot of kids valuable lessons. A bit of a spoiler alert. Sofia starts out as a nice sweet girl learning how to be a princess, and she was never afraid to stuff differently. Later on she is still the nice sweet same person, but adds strong to that list, not like physically but mentally and emotionally. Out of all the Disney princesses, Sofia is my favorite. She is this strong, sweet, nice girl, and she's never afraid to stand up for what she believes in. Why it rocks. Absolutely wonderful CGI animation. It gets better by the later seasons. Beautiful background design. Occasionally brings back the classic Disney princesses, like Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. Teaches valuable lessons about working together, giving second chances to your friends when they mess up, having the proper manners of a princess, and cherishing moments while you still have them. The characters are adorable, especially Sofia herself. Each story in each episode is well organized. There's no certain protagonist or antagonist, and every character makes mistakes and learns from them. Funny moments, such as in The Curse of Princess Ivy, when Sofia tells Amber that the amulet can call other princesses when she's in trouble. Amber dramatically says she thinks she may faint and lightly falls down. Catchy soundtrack, especially the theme song. Some mature plot lines, but the qualities are bad though. Might be a little too girly and cheesy for some people. Princess Amber is an unlikable character. Sofia could be seen as a Mary Sue by some people. Some poor grasp of the Disney princess media, such as the infamous continuity error showing Rapunzel wearing shoes for unexplained reasons as seen in The Curse of Princess Ivy instead of usually appearing barefoot, which was very insulting and disappointing to not just Rapunzel fans, but also Mandy Moore, voice of Rapunzel, Rapunzel's character, and even Rapunzel herself. However, Disney apologized to many upsetted Rapunzel fans for this and later avenged Rapunzel's original character by creating Tangled, the series, where Rapunzel is thankfully barefoot once again. There is so much I love about Sofia the First. Even though she is younger than the other Disney princesses, she is incredibly brave, clever, and humble. She gets to do lots of things that the other princesses couldn't, such as transform into a mermaid, fairy, or flying unicorn, and traveling to incredible worlds that are filled with magic and adventure. Every episode has a song in it, and the writing was phenomenal from beginning to end. She was also the only Disney princess to charm a villain into becoming a good guy when she befriended Cedric the Sorcerer over the course of the show. The episode is very thrilling. Sofia, an innocent girl who lived in a small village and then she became a princess later on. She is a very beautiful girl. She made new friends and she even got a magical necklace. Her necklace is very beautiful and unique. Sofia is truly a princess because she always helps people in need and doesn't give up on a challenge. She sometimes loses her necklace but she gets it back later on. I love it when she turns into a mermaid because she looks divine in that costume. Also, they have a movie called Once Upon a Princess. This movie is great. Anyways, back to the review. The show follows about how Sofia tries to adjust in her royal life, which starts when her mom Miranda marries King Roland. I like the concept very much. The background of each episode is highly adorable and lovely. All the songs are very well prepared for both in English as well as in Hindi. Too bad that it ended up on September 8, 2018. But still it's too good and nice to watch, and it also contains very good moral values and how to be disciplined in life. No doubt, and reasons for rating 5 stars to the best program of Disney Junior. I really love this show. Even as a teenager, it gives many important messages and I think will help lots of little kids to become better people. Personally, the show became much better, or you could just stay stepped up a level. Once Amber and Sofia went to the Mystic Isles and she became a protector, etc. From there the show just became a lot more interesting and advanced. I liked the episode where Sofia became a mermaid for the very first time, because it was super cool seeing the entire underwater world. My absolute fav episodes were the last 3. It really showed how far Sofia has came, because she has to save her entire kingdom. It also gives the message to never lose hope, and that love is the strongest thing to exist. Also it gives the message that friends should stick together no matter what. I would absolutely recommend this show to anybody. This show is good. Every time I hear the theme song, I just get a nostalgic feeling, and on my YouTube channel, I post many things similar to this show. The theme song is so calming and sweet. Sofia is such a sweet girl. Amber is bratty and I love it. James is a nice brother as well. This was my favorite childhood show ever, with Tima Mizumi, Olivia, Bubble Guppies, and Peppa Pig by it. It had great songs, great friendships, everything about this is great. But if you hate this show, I'm respecting your opinion. Anyways, I personally have not seen Sofia the First, however it feels as though I have. Maybe this is due to the nostalgia for the Disney princess days of my youth or the catchy theme song. Sofia the First becomes a princess overnight, which I think is very cool. Perhaps this will happen to me so I will no longer have to do chemistry. She does, however, go to a school just for royalty, which is a little elitist. Does the Kingdom of Enchantment not value the education of its less financially stable subjects? So many questions to be answered. Disney. There are also some factual inaccuracies, as she clearly states that she is Sofia the First. This is also the title of the show. However, the show started after my friend Sofia was born, who arguably is the true Sofia the First. I guess they will have to fight to the death to determine who is stronger. Furthermore, upon doing some quick research on the other characters, Prince Colin is a professional horse flyer. This is simply untrue. Horses cannot fly. All in all, a very good show probably, though some plot holes need to be addressed next season. Anyways, what do I rate this show? A 7.5 out of 10. I'm saying that this show is pretty good. Well guys, that concludes my Sofia the First review. Anyways, that's all for this video.